Welcome back to another episode of Buy Here. We're in the West Edmonton community of Secord.
Secord is located in the West End, of course, off of 215th Street. You can access it both from 215 and 231 Street. Secord has a lot of homes, it's grown a lot. It started developing in about year 2006, and now there's a lot of amenities. So when I used to live here in 2009, there wasn't a whole lot of amenities, but now we've got like Save On Foods, we've got close access to Costco, we've got the K-9 school in Secord now, so there's lots of things to offer for young families.
So with that, what do you find? Obviously, because there are so many amenities and great access to the West End of Edmonton, are there lots of families, or what are you kind of seeing in the neighborhood?
So Secord definitely does have a lot of young families, lots of new up-and-coming families too. So a lot of couples will purchase the home here in Secord with the anticipation of building a family. So just down the way, one of my clients just had a baby and they just bought their home a couple years ago with that intention.
Yeah.
So there's definitely lots of stroller action happening when it's not cold outside.
Yeah.
Lots of kids out at the playgrounds. I mean, there's 3 options and there's available playgrounds for the young kids, but then also for the older kids, like there's the rope park and things and a basketball net so that people can play if they're not, a toddler needing to go on swings.
Right. So as we're talking about young families and how great of a neighborhood Secord is for them, are there a lot of starter homes or townhouse condos, single family living? Like what would you find for a young family in this neighborhood?
Secord has a lot of different options. So the things that you listed, definitely there's of all sorts.
Yeah.
Anything from apartment rentals all the way to a double garage attached home.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different options. There's a resale market and the new build market. The homes we're seeing for sales, they are moving extremely fast.
Right.
There's a lot of different reasons for it. A couple of years ago, it was actually cheaper to build and buy new, whether it be a spec home or build from scratch, because builders were almost giving away houses for free. I mean, they weren't free, but it sure seems like it now when you look at the prices now, right? So if you want to build a home now, you've got a whole bunch of different things that are going to go against you. First of all, are you willing to wait 14 to 18 months? Long time. The other thing is, are there lots available?
Right.
The other thing is builders are restricting how many sales they do per month, so you have to wait more than the 14 to 18 months. There's a lot of extra costs when you build now because you have to accommodate for landscaping, the fence, and also the increased cost of the actual home itself. So now it's costing you over $100,000 more to build. Of course, now the resale market is booming because Secord used to really be a hard place to sell in the resale market. We started building in 2006-07 in Secord, so that's the boom of the real estate market. So people bought at a very high time. So they were having a really hard time selling and competing against the new builders who are giving away houses for way less than they purchased. So now when people look at buying resale, everything's done in the home. The house can just be move-in ready. They don't have to worry about the landscaping, the blinds, that kind of stuff. But that all being said, guess what? The demand increased, and so now the inventory is a lot less for you to purchase. So things move quite quickly in the resale market in Secord also.
Yeah, so the Edmonton real estate market is hot, and we are standing in this great listing that checks off a lot of those boxes that you said, like completed landscaping and a good starter home for a family. So do you want to tell us a little bit more about it? We can walk through and check it out.
So we're standing in a Pacesetter built home that's only a few years old and completely move-in ready. They've done everything like you just said, and upstairs you have French doors into the primary with a little nook that you could put a chair at. There is an ensuite that has a walk-in closet and a tiled shower. As you walk into the rest of the upstairs, you will see the upstairs laundry and a 4-piece main bathroom and 2 nice sizable bedrooms. When you come downstairs, you'll notice the railing was all upgraded. So instead of a stub wall, there's actual railing. And you can see the open concept main floor. The open concept main floor includes a gorgeous kitchen with a large island with granite countertops and undermounted sink, corner pantry, stainless steel appliances, and it overlooks the dining and the living room, and both spaces are sizable for you to have a large table, and then the living room overlooks the fully finished backyard. If you want to put more trees and shrubs to personalize it, It's all ready for you to go, including the deck. The basement's unfinished, so you can do whatever you want to do for design-wise and what you want to do for finishing. But it's ready to be moved in. You're super close to David Thomas King School, so you can buy here.